One of the number one questions I get asked on a daily basis: do I need an attorney for my divorce? Hello there, Jason Lavoie, aka the Divorce Resource Guy, and I am a former divorce attorney turned divorce coach. I empower people with the information that they need to know about the divorce process so that they can make the best decisions moving forward. So, every day, at least one person doesn't ask me, or I should say, every day, at least one person does ask me, do I need an attorney for my divorce? Answer, I should say, is, well, it depends. So let's just talk about that for today's video. It's not a black and white answer, okay? I would say the majority of the time, 98% of the time, I always recommend that you get an attorney to represent you for your divorce. Now, the question is, what type of attorney do you need? Do you need a pit bull? Do you need somebody with 30 years of experience? Can you find somebody who is recently graduated practicing family law for a few years that's a lot cheaper? These are all questions that you need to consider and that we're going to talk about, okay? The people that don't need, or that I would say could perhaps get by without getting an attorney, are two types of people. One, if you have what we refer to as a uncontested divorce, meaning your spouse might not even be in the picture. You just want to file papers, get divorced. There's no children, no minor children to discuss as far as custody goes. There's no assets to be divided, which is a very rare case. No accounts, retirement accounts, investment accounts to be divided. And you just need a divorce on the papers, then maybe you could do that on your own. Probably. But that's not the majority of divorces out there, okay? The majority of divorces are contested. There's issues that need to be negotiated, settlement agreements that need to be drafted. And if children are involved, forget it. Definitely, I would say get an attorney. So the other type of person that I would say could probably maybe do a divorce pro se, which means on your own without an attorney, is somebody who understands the legal system. They're a professional, maybe an attorney themselves in another area of law. Maybe they're a doctor, a CPA, something where they understand and can digest complex information and understand what to do with that information, right? They understand how to find information, how to fill out forms, find the right forms, how to talk, what questions to ask. Those are the people that maybe, and it's a soft maybe, could do it on their own. But I probably still wouldn't recommend it if there were issues that need to be negotiated and worked through, okay? So for the majority of people out there, yes, I recommend you getting an attorney, okay? The question is not, do you need an attorney? The question is, should you get an attorney, all right? Nobody needs it. You're not guaranteed an attorney in a divorce. It's not like criminal law where you're facing a possible jail sentence and you are guaranteed constitutionally an attorney to help represent you. Divorce is not like that. You are not guaranteed anything. So the question is, can you afford an attorney? And the question is, what type of an attorney can you get? Should you get? Few quick tips for today's purposes. Somebody, obviously, that you can afford, right? You don't need a $700 an hour attorney for every divorce, right? Somebody with some experience. You don't want somebody who just graduated law school last week representing you in their first case ever, right? Probably not the best. Now, every attorney, no matter how long they've been doing it, had a first case. But maybe they're not on their own, right? I worked for a firm when I graduated law school. So I was always under supervision at the beginning. I could ask questions. Some attorneys just hang out their own shingle right away after they graduate, and good for them, and they're open for business. Doesn't mean you should go hire that person, okay? It all depends. I'm not saying that somebody can't do that, and I'm not saying an attorney who does that is a bad attorney. I'm just saying for your specific situation, depending on your needs and the issues that need to be discussed in your divorce, that's going to help guide you on how much experience you really need and feel comfortable with when you hire an attorney. That's why you got to go out a bunch of different consultations, free consultations, paid consultations. It doesn't matter. Go on all of them. Go on at least 3, perhaps more, to get a real flavor of the attorneys in your area where you live, to get a good person. You want somebody who you're going to have a good fit with, and you could discuss, how they bill, how often they bill. These are all questions and topics for discussion, right? You can also hire an attorney. It's not all or nothing. Most attorneys you can hire them on what's called a limited scope basis. So maybe they don't represent you for every aspect of the divorce. Maybe you only want them to go to mediation. Maybe you only want them to draft up the settlement agreement when and if you can agree on all the terms. There's all different ways to skin a cat, is what I'm saying here. So, do you need an attorney? Probably yes. What type of attorney you need? Well, that's the next question. Check out my other videos where I do discuss that in more detail. But for now, if you're looking for help with your divorce, please contact me, Jason at jasonlevoy.com, or my website, jasonlevoy.com. And I have group coaching and one-on-one personal coaching to help you figure all of this and more out so you can make the best decisions moving forward. Good luck. Talk to you soon.